Sarah was a young girl. She was 20 years old. She lived in a small town with her family. Her life was simple. Every morning, she woke up at 7 a.m. She helped her mother in the kitchen. She cleaned the house. She cooked food. She washed the dishes. Sarah was kind and hardworking, but inside her heart, she had a small dream. She wanted to speak English confidently. Sarah did not study in an English school. She studied in a small local school. She could read some English words. She could write simple sentences, but she felt shy when she tried to speak. When someone spoke English in front of her, she felt nervous. Her hands felt cold. Her heart beat fast. She thought, what if I make a mistake? What if people laugh at me? So she stayed quiet. One day, something happened. Sarah went to a small shop near her house. A foreign woman was there. The woman asked, "Excuse me, can you help me?" Sarah understood the question, but she could not answer quickly. She felt afraid. She smiled softly, but she said nothing. Another person came and helped the woman. Sarah walked home slowly. She felt sad. I understood her, she said quietly, but I could not speak. That day, Sarah made a decision. She said to herself, I will learn English speaking, step by step. I will not be afraid. That night, Sarah sat in her room. She opened her old English book. She read slowly. Hello, how are you? My name is... She looked in the mirror. She tried to speak. Hello, my name is Sarah. Her voice was soft. She tried again. Hello, my name is Sarah. This time, her voice was stronger. She smiled. It was a small step, but it was her first step. The next morning, Sarah woke up early, at 6:30 a.m. The house was quiet. She took her notebook. She wrote simple sentences. I wake up early. I help my mother. I want to learn English. Then she read the sentences aloud, slowly, clearly. Every day she practiced for 30 minutes. Sometimes she felt tired. Sometimes she felt lazy. But she remembered the shop. She remembered the foreign woman. She remembered her silence. And she continued. 1 week later, Sarah watched an English video on her phone. The speaker spoke slowly. Sarah listened carefully. She repeated each sentence again and again. Her pronunciation was not perfect, but she did not stop. She made mistakes. She corrected herself. She tried again. One evening, her younger brother came into her room. He heard her speaking English. He laughed a little. Why are you talking alone? He asked. Sarah smiled. I am practicing English. Her brother said, You sound funny. Sarah felt a little embarrassed, but she did not stop. She said calmly, Maybe today I sound funny, but one day I will speak confidently. Her brother looked surprised. He said nothing. Sarah continued reading. After 1 month, Sarah felt different. She was not perfect, but she was better. She could speak simple sentences without fear. She could answer easy questions. One day, her cousin visited from another city. Her cousin studied in an English university. He spoke English very well. During dinner, he asked, Does anyone want to practice English with me? Sarah's heart beat fast, but this time, she did not stay silent. She raised her hand slowly. I want to try, she said. Her voice was soft, but it was clear. Her cousin smiled. Great, let's start. He asked, What is your name? Sarah answered, My name is Sarah. He asked, What do you do every day? She answered, I help my mother and study English. She made small mistakes, but she kept speaking. Her cousin listened patiently. You are doing well, he said. Keep practicing. Sarah felt proud, very proud. That night, she looked at herself in the mirror again. She said, I am learning. I am improving.
I am not afraid." Her dream was still small, but now it felt possible. One week after dinner with her cousin, Sarah felt more confident. She was still shy sometimes, but she was not as afraid as before. Every morning she practiced speaking in front of the mirror. She said simple sentences. She asked herself small questions. "What is your name?" "My name is Sarah." "How are you today?" "I am fine. I am happy." She practiced every day, slowly, clearly, step by step. One afternoon, Sarah went to the city market. She wanted to buy some vegetables. The market was busy. People were walking everywhere. Some were talking loudly. Some were smiling. Some were in a hurry. Sarah walked slowly. She looked at the shops. Then she heard something. Someone was speaking English. She turned her head. Near the fruit shop, a young woman was talking on the phone. She spoke English clearly. After the phone call, the woman looked confused. She looked around. She asked the shopkeeper something, but he did not understand her. Sarah listened carefully. The woman said, "Where can I find the bus station?" Sarah's heart started beating fast. Again, just like before. She felt nervous. She remembered the shop from last month. She remembered her silence. But this time, she took a deep breath. She walked slowly towards the woman. "Excuse me," Sarah said softly. The woman looked at her. "Yes," she replied kindly. Sarah spoke slowly. "The bus station is near the bank. You go straight, then turn left." The woman listened carefully. She smiled. "Oh, thank you so much." Sarah felt warm inside. "You are welcome," she said. Her voice was shaking a little, but she did not stop. The woman asked, "Do you live here?" Sarah nodded. "Yes, I live here." "I am learning English," she added quietly. The woman smiled again. "Really? Your English is good." Sarah's eyes opened wide. "Thank you," she said. They stood there for a moment. Then the woman asked, "What is your name?" Sarah answered, "My name is Sarah." "My name is Emily," the woman said. They shook hands. It was Sarah's first real conversation in English, not in front of a mirror, not with her cousin, but in real life. Emily asked, "Why are you learning English?" Sarah thought for a second. She answered slowly, "I want to speak confidently. I want to help people, and maybe I want a better job in the future." Emily looked impressed. "That is wonderful," she said. "You are brave." Sarah felt surprised. Brave? She never thought about herself that way. They talked for 5 minutes, only simple sentences, only easy words, but it felt special. Before leaving, Emily said, "Keep practicing every day. You will become very good." Sarah smiled brightly. "I will. Thank you." When Sarah walked home, she felt different. The sky looked brighter. The air felt fresh. Her steps were light. She was smiling. At home, her mother asked, "Why are you so happy?" Sarah laughed softly. "I spoke English today." "Really?" her mother asked. "Yes, with a foreign woman in the market." Her mother looked proud. "I knew you could do it." Sarah went to her room. She stood in front of the mirror again, but this time she did not feel shy. She looked into her eyes. She said slowly, "You did it." It was small, but it was real. She opened her notebook. She wrote, "Today I had my first real English conversation." She underlined the word real. Then she wrote, "I was nervous, but I spoke. I made mistakes, but I continued. I am growing." That night, Sarah did not feel afraid of English. She felt curious. She wanted more conversations. She wanted more practice. She wanted more courage. She understood something important. Learning English was not only about words. It was about courage. It was about trying. It was about not giving up. Now, Sarah did not only have a dream. She had action, she had practice, and she had a new English friend. One morning, Sarah was helping her mother in the kitchen. Her phone made a sound. She looked at the screen. It was a message from Anna. Anna wrote, "Sarah, there's a job in your town. They need someone who speaks basic English." Sarah's heart beat fast. "A job?" she whispered. She opened the link. It was a small hotel near the bus station. The hotel needed a receptionist. The job description said, "Must speak simple English, must talk to foreign guests." Sarah felt excited, but she also felt afraid. "Am I ready?" she asked herself. All day she thought about the job. She imagined herself speaking to guests. She imagined answering questions. She imagined making mistakes.